Hey everyone, and welcome back to Jump to It Designs. I know it's been a little bit since my last video, but that is because I moved away from Charlotte and I moved to Raleigh, which is really exciting. I have my own little office set up here, and it's just been a little crazy trying to figure out where I'm gonna plan and just the whole setup, but I think I found a good space. The lighting seems a little weird with me, but I think it'll be fine facing down on the actual planner. And I got a new planner, a new Erin Condren. I have a color vertical. I thought that was the best to film in. And so for this plan with me, the first one in the new space, I'm going to be using our February monthly, the Valentine Love in the blank option, because I'm gonna use the foil. So I'm using the rose gold foil. I feel like it works really well with this kit. And that is all. Let's just get into it. Alrighty, so let's jump on into this. So like I said before, I'm using the Valentine Love monthly kit with the rose gold foil. And we are gonna get started. I really was glad that I picked up the colorful version of these kits because I feel like it's so much easier to lay it out when you actually have the lines, whereas in the neutral, the lines are dotted and sometimes not all there, so that can make it a little challenging. So we're gonna start off with the big sticker, and I just flipped the planner upside down because I feel like it's easier to line up on the lines. So we're gonna line up this big sticker and try not to completely screw it up. So we're just going to line up the big sticker and then just have it go down. So I think I put that a little crooked, but that's okay. So there is the big sticker. And then I'm just going to put down the other side and lay that down. So there that is, and then right here to cover up the days from January, I'm going to put down this other sticker just to cover up those days there. And then while I'm here, I'm just going to do the sidebar, so still upside down. I just feel like it's the easiest to lay down the stickers. So make sure this is all lined up. Just like that. And then right now I'm just going to put down the little strips at the bottom, which can be found on the first sheet of this. It's these two bottom ones right here. And I think I'm gonna do this darker pink on this side. So I'm just going to line this up with the color strip down there. So the neutral planner will not have that bottom strip, but the colorful one does. And now I am just taking that strip and adding it to the other side and trying to make it as perfect as possible. So there we go, all laid out. So now that I have the big stickers down, so I'm gonna go ahead with the foils, and I use, like I said, rose gold. And I'm gonna start with putting February right at the top. There we go, so that is what the February looks like. I think that looks awesome. And then I guess before I get into anything else, I'm gonna put down the numbers. And so when you're doing the foil, we give you just the blank dots right there and then the actual numbers on the foil thing. So you have to kind of do it twice, which already takes a little bit of time. So I'm just going to do the first one for you to show you. Oops, right there, and then you take one, and you just put it on top, just like that. So I'm gonna go through and do the rest of them because it takes a little bit of time, and then I'll be right back. I know I've said in some previous videos that it's definitely easier, or it helps a lot to use tweezers when you're dealing with the little day dots, because these stickers are already small, or they used to already be small, and we've actually made them a little bit smaller so that you guys had more space to write in the boxes. And so tweezers are definitely a large help, but I unfortunately do not have any here with me in my new place. So it will probably take a little bit more time, just to be a little more careful, but it's definitely doable without tweezers. So now that I have all of the day dots ready to go, I'm gonna go through and start adding all of the holidays. So with the holidays, we give you just blank strips because then we give you the foiled versions right here. So I'm just gonna go through and put down all the holidays. So this one right here is Groundhog Day. So I have that one there, and then down here we have President's Day. Then on the bottom here we have Mardi Gras. And then next to that is Ash Wednesday, and here's another one of those strips was on the first page. And then the last holiday to put down is Valentine's Day. I'm really excited about this Valentine's Day because this is actually my, I guess, second Valentine's Day where I'm with someone, but last year, I forget if my boyfriend was traveling. I don't know if we were able to do something. But this year, I'm actually going, and I'll start kind of putting down some, oh, you know what I should have done? Here, I'm going to pick this up. It'll let me, yeah. So like I said before, the foil is kind of hard to take off of the actual paper, but if you put it on a sticker, sometimes you're able to pick up the whole sticker with the foil on it, which is nice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put down a big sticker over Valentine's Day because this year, my boyfriend and I are actually gonna go to Charleston because he is getting a puppy, and he is so excited. He's been talking about this for so long, and we are gonna go pick up the dog together, but it's his dog. But he's getting a black lab, and he sent me some pictures of like the litter of puppies, and it just looks so cute. So I'm so excited. So for that, we are going to Charleston, and we're making a nice little trip out of it, which is really fun. I also have a really good friend that lives in Charleston, so it'll be nice to see her as well. So I'm just gonna take one of our long strips and just cut that to the right length just to write that that is a trip, and then I'm going to continue it on to the next day just to kind of show that it's a weekend long trip. So I'm going to do that, and then later I'll write go to Charleston, and then I think there's some wildlife festival or something going on in Charleston, and I forget the name, but it looks really, really cool. So my boyfriend's really into all of that, and I think we're gonna have a great time. So I'm gonna have that ready to go. And then the last weekend of February is actually one of my friends. She's getting married in May, and so she's having her bridal shower on this day. And so I'm gonna go back to Charlotte for that. So I'm just gonna put a bigger sticker there so I can mark that down. And so what I'm gonna do, so a lot of the times when I'm planning and stuff like that, I don't know many plans that are happening way ahead of schedule. So what I'm gonna do though is I know for a fact that I have to pay rent and the energy bill on the 1st. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take a wider piece. So what we do, this is the expansion sheet. What we do for this is we actually have different sizes. So we have a skinnier tab and then it gets to a wider tab. So I'm gonna take a wider tab and I'm gonna put that on the 1st. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take one of the little flags, the blank flags, put that up there, and then take a bill due foil and mark that down so I know that I have a bill due on that day. So I'm going to do that, and then I think on this day, just because it's Valentine's Day, I'm going to put just the little hearts. Maybe I'll do that on the weekend. Oops. Just to kind of show that that is going to be a Valentine weekend. And then what I'm also going to do before I forget is the 2nd is Super Bowl Sunday, which is going to be really exciting. So what I'm going to do for that is I'm just going to take one of these bigger boxes, which is on the expansion sheet, and I'm just going to mark that down. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these kind of like champagne glasses, like the clinking glasses. I'm going to put that in the corner because I'm sure we're going to be drinking and just like having a great time. And what I love about our foil sheet is that it comes with these dividers as well as a lot of deco and stuff. So it really is perfect. And I actually want to grab my own personal planner to show you guys. So this is my own personal planner, and I say planner really lightly because I mainly just back plan in it. I don't really put anything in this planner unless it's already happened. But I love that because then I'm able to look back on stuff and see what I've done. So I wanted to show you guys what a monthly looks like when it's already laid out and almost over. So this is my January monthly spread. I used the New Year's blanket with rose gold foil, and I absolutely love the way that this looks. So I just wanted to zoom in and kind of show you guys some of the elements that we have in a foil kit, or like with a foil already laid out. So this is a great example of using some of the dividers, is when there's two things happening one day, but they're separate from each other. So this was my boyfriend left for a work trip, but then I went bowling that night with my friends, and so that was like a nice divider. Here I had a work lunch on the border, and then later that day I got my nails done. So it's nice to kind of split up when there's things happening in the day. And then you see all of the deco, and there's some of the holidays. So I hope this gave you a better look at what a planner looks like, or monthly looks like when it's all done. Because sometimes I feel like when I'm planning and I'm laying stuff out, I don't really know what's going on, and it's hard for me to kind of make up some stuff. So this is just kind of showing you what it would look like when you kind of start your month, when you lay it out. And then this looks like what it could look like afterwards. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be on the lookout for many more to come. I hope to have a video at least once a week. And let me know what kind of videos you want to see. If you like seeing ones, you know, maybe a kit that we just released, or would you rather see a kit that's happening right then? So kind of like when we release our stuff, we release it about 2 months in advance. So would you rather see something that's in 2 months or happening maybe like last week, so you can see more of stuff written out? So just let me know what you would like to see. And that is all. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.